Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up, it's through, it extends their first quarter lead to 13-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Offense.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On first down, Newton. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, it's Newton. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Newton, able to get away. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there to bury him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Newton. And now he's going to use his legs. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. A big chunk of real estate covered on the scramble, but it will be 3rd and goal. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You'll get nothing and like it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the ball comes loose. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
The fake extra point.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From way up at the 23. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On first down, Carr. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35.
Throwing again. Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. After one, it's 13-6. He'll buy some time right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the keeper. A
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Brings up second.
To throw again on second down. Newton. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so... risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On third and long, it's Carr, eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Newton got a man open. That's Harry. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount.
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal, down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
Illegal touching. Offense. Why would you do that?
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Chase Winovich brought him down. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
A fumble on the play.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Carr on the keeper. A fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Daniel Carlson.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
On 1st and 10, Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range down at the 27-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Newton throwing again. To Michelle on the screen. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll give them a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Again, Newton. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run. And he is in for halftime. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, so the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
21. Daniel Carlson.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.